Hey, 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 friends. We are live on this Friday. I'm here with Megan, and we are so excited. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Tamika, and Megan lives in Arizona. Maybe I should let you do your own introductions. I don't know. But we
Doesn't
teach stay at
matter.
home moms how to win in life, one healthy habit at a time. And today we want to talk about exercising.
Yay, the dreaded exercising.
Right. It's interesting. Like, whenever I talk to people about like products or losing weight or getting healthier, they're like, well, I can do diet, I can do my nutrition, but like exercise, I don't know what to do. I don't know where to start. I don't like it. And so people aren't willing and wanting to exercise.
Right. Well, honestly, that was me. And a funny thing, because I get these questions a lot too, like, do I have to exercise to lose weight? And I literally was that person when I started my whole weight loss journey. I'm like, one, I was a couch potato. Like, I loved it. Whenever I wasn't doing something, I always wanted to sit on the couch and either watch TV or whatnot. I didn't have the want to be active. I did, but I didn't. Like, I guess you could say motivation, or as I like to say, discipline. Um, and it's like you can lose weight without exercising, but it's really not always just about the weight loss. There's so many other benefits, which we'll obviously talk about. But so
Well,
I
and
mean,
like you said, like about like wanting to, like even now, like I see people like I exercise on a regular basis. You exercise on a regular basis, and even now, I mean,
yeah,
whether you're going from sitting on the couch having a very sedentary lifestyle to wanting to do a little bit, or doing a little bit and wanting to do more, or being able to do more now, but still like, you see people doing these things, and you're like, I know I can do that, but like, where do I go and how do I start? And
exactly. Well, because like if you're like somebody, I can remember like for instance, like put me back to that point. And if I were watching somebody like you and you're on every morning showing your workouts, and I'd be like, oh, that's awesome, but it obviously you just automatically think that just comes easy to you, that's just something you just pop out of bed and you work out, it's not an issue. It's like what most of us don't realize, is that, like, for me, like, I still have to give myself pep talks to walk into
Mhm.
the gym.
Right.
Like, it's not that, I mean, yes, okay, I do like to exercise, but I've also found things that I love to do, but I
Yeah.
still give myself pep talks. But it's why I'm doing it that keeps me going, and that's what I think you need to focus on. And I think, like I said, you got to remember when you're watching somebody that's in the gym 6 days a week, or they're doing their at-home workouts all the time. It's one, it's discipline. Two, they didn't start there.
Right.
Like, no, I mean, most of the time nobody starts there. You
Yeah.
start with
Let's
little steps.
let's talk about where we started. So I'll go first, and then I'll have you go because
Mm-hmm.
your story's better than mine. But so I grew up just being super active my whole entire life. Like, I was just always active from the age of 4. Played soccer year round, and I mean, soccer was my sport. I did dabble a little bit in volleyball, like church volleyball and basketball. Never got into softball or um, I did a little track, but I was very athletic growing up, and I was able to get a full ride scholarship to a Division 1 school, play soccer there for 4 years, and then all of a sudden it just ends. Like
Yeah,
nobody prepares you for it, but all of a sudden you like go out into
right.
the real world. I'm teaching school, no kids, but I got married, and now it's like, okay, what do I do? I'm never going to be at that level again. And so I just started like going to the gym and trying to like recreate some of the workouts and some of the things that we used to do, but it wasn't the same because what was I working for anymore? And eventually I started going less and less and less, working out less intense each time, right? And then I got a job where I had to drive for an hour to get there and an hour back. So I'd find myself eating in the car the way
Mm-hmm.
there, the way back, like all the time, just to keep myself awake. And before I knew it, I had put on 30 pounds. And there's nothing worse than trying to squeeze into some of your old workout clothes when they
Oh
don't
gosh,
fit anymore.
any clothes.
Any clothes, let's be honest. And when like your joints hurt so bad because now they're lugging around all this extra weight, which you like tore up your joints from playing, a
Mm-hmm.
sport for the last few years. Like, if you can relate to this, make sure you tell us in the comments what you played
Right.
and how it made you feel when you stopped. But so I found myself 30 pounds heavier, no motivation, like no reason to work for anything to try to get healthier, just kind of
Mm-hmm.
like blah. And so I knew that I had to change. And so a couple of things that I did differently is I started going to gym classes. Classes allowed me to have people that were counting on me to be there. Like they knew my name. It made me feel like I had a sense of community. I would do step, I would do Zumba, I would do different just a bunch of different workouts that the gym offered. And that helped me get my body moving. So that's where I started when I felt like I had hit rock bottom, is going to gym classes. Right. And I'll go into more about like how I went from there, but that's where I started. So do you want to share where you started?
Yeah. I mean, I actually was very active myself growing up. I kind of dabbled in a couple different sports, but my main one was I danced year round in competitive dance. So I was always active. But I didn't have, like you said, all of a sudden you get out of high school. I didn't go off to college and play or anything, but so I got out of high school and that just stopped, and I wasn't dancing anymore. And I didn't have any other like habits built up, like any like exercise habits, things that we do just on like running.
Oh no. Don't know if we lost Megan or if we lost me. Let's double check on our live streams. Oh, I think it's Megan who's frozen. Okay. Hopefully she'll be able to hop back on. But yeah, I mean, that just changes things so much when all of a sudden you're used to doing A, B, and C, and then it just stops and you kind of have to like find yourself again. And so hopefully Megan can get back on here. But anyway, so what did I do after I started going to classes and weight started to come off and I started to gain that confidence back that I had lost? Then I started like working out from home and learning, like getting myself some dumbbells, some kettlebells, like medicine balls, and I downloaded these apps. And so here's the second place that you guys can go, because maybe like you're not comfortable in the gym right now. The second place that you can go is there's so many free apps out there where you could focus on. So I would focus on my stomach because I really wanted to get those 6-pack abs. I would focus on my legs because I wanted to lose my saddlebags and get a perky booty again. And so there were these apps that I would download, and they would give me like between like a 5 and 10 minute workout that I could do from home. And then I was getting like Jillian Michaels, Shaun T, what was that? Like P90X, I ordered some Beachbody workouts and I started working out in my own basement. I remember after I had Paisley, what I wanted for my motherhood gift, I don't even know if those are real things, but I saw Derek on it. I was like, for my motherhood gift, I would like an elliptical. And so I was able to get an elliptical where we put in our basement, and every day I was like, hey, 30 minutes, I'm going to go. And here's what I noticed is, and especially now where I'm not where I am and where I want to be. And I know that some of you guys follow me, and like Megan said, like I'm on my stories every single day, sharing what I'm doing. And I know that it can be intimidating for some people, but, oh, Megan just hopped back on. So let me just finish this thought and then I'll add her. But I know it can be intimidating for people, but literally I started at the start. I started with classes, doing videos at home, and then going into like apps. And now we have our own programming that we use through an app that we purchased. So let's go ahead and get Megan back on here.
Hello. Sorry, my internet literally went out. Like, you got to be kidding me. Like, I went and looked at our router, it's gone. So I apologize. You got to love real life, don't you? I caught some of that at the end, and got to start. Go ahead. What were you saying?
Yours is still a little bit glitchy. I'm not sure.
Of course. All right. Hold on here. How about now? Am I a little better?
Yes.
Okay. Let's hope that this is working. Why can't internet ever be trusted? Ever when you need it?
I know, it's annoying. Okay, so I just kind of finished talking about my story. So after, going to the gym, downloading apps, doing workout videos at home, and now, we pay for a program that tells us what to do, how to do it, all the things, and I get to do it with my husband, and we enjoy it. So do you want to finish off where you left off at?
Yeah. So, well, like I said, it's developing habits. So, one thing I actually was like, I'm a person. I don't like the gym. Like it intimidated me. You know, I didn't want to go in there and look like I didn't know what I was doing. I mean, give me some like, yeah, that's me. If you guys can relate to that. So I stayed out of the gym, and honestly, I just went to YouTube, and I would find 10, 15-minute workouts that I would do. And I struggled with certain things. So I would do like standing ab workouts, and I would pick out which ones I liked. And one thing I realized really is using the kettlebell, you know, like you like doing aerobics, or if you like Zumba. I mean, if you like doing this, you know, cycling, even just walking, the more you figure out what you enjoy doing, you're going to have more of a chance. Classes, you know, you're going to have a better chance of staying successful with it. But that's just how I started. It wasn't until I moved to Arizona. My boys
Well,
actually,
let me throw this in there really quick, because one thing that you said I think is really important for people to hear is modifying. It is totally fine to modify workouts and movements to fit your own personal needs to set you up for success. And then as you keep going, then all of a sudden you don't have to modify as much.
I still modify things. I have very I have to watch my neck area. So even still, I still do standing ab workouts. I've increased the weight I can do. I still modify them. You know, me being on the ground and crunching my neck and working too much of my neck gets very hard, and I have other symptoms. So I still modify things. It's just you can modify and slowly add to it. You're exactly right. But like I said, my kids were, they had to join, they joined the swim team down here, and we had to become members at the, it's a whole complex that they had to become members to be able to swim in the pool. So we're like, well, we got a membership. So I'm like, well, I might as well use it. And I started going like 3 days a week. Eventually it'll be like 5 days a week. And it's like
Megan,
that year of looking like I was, my, that again.
yeah, it's like super, super glitchy.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a different place that maybe you can take your thing to? Sometimes if you go by a window or like a different area, maybe. I know that's your spot. That's our spot. Like we're in our spots.
It should,
But I love that, you know, like sometimes our kids I mean, as parents, we put our kids in activities. And so why not use that time to be able to work out yourself,
right.
you know, and pour into you a little bit.
How about now? Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you, but your screen is frozen.
All right. I don't know what to do. Am I still frozen?
Yes. I mean, yes and no. Like you keep like jumping position. Maybe turn off your camera and maybe we could just talk with your camera off, because I think that your voice is pretty clear. Let's try that.
Okay. How about now?
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
It might be a little bit glitchy, but I can't tell. So yeah, just keep going. If it gets bad again, I'll let you know.
All right. I just basically and you know, here's the thing. I'll get right to the point. So long story short, I did start slowly building up, doing my workouts. I started with machines. I don't care what people like anymore. Right now, and like I said, you get out of high school, or you,
We
you know,
can't
you're
hear
done.
it. Dang it. Oh. Yeah, your internet does not want you to get this message out today. Dang it. Are you there?
But can you hear me?
No. Well, I mean, I could hear that ending part, but it was really spotty. Bummer. All right. Well, that's what happens sometimes, you guys, and that's okay. What is most important is that you are doing what's right for you. And we wanted to get into a little bit about benefits of exercising because it shouldn't just all be for weight loss. Like Megan was saying, doing things that bring you joy, things that you enjoy, it's going to help you be more consistent with it. And I know for me that every time I exercise, my day goes better. I make healthier food choices. I drink more water. I'm happier. My body moves better. My clothes fit better, all of those things. And so there's so many benefits outside of weight loss that come from exercising. And you just have to start where you're at. And don't let it intimidate you. And if you need any help, either one of us are more than happy to help get you started on something, give you some accountability. I have my group on Facebook, the Get Fit Club, where I post a workout every single week that you can do at home. And it also comes with a video walkthrough from my YouTube channel that tells you a whole bunch of different modifications and things that you can do. But we definitely want to encourage movement, especially as the weather starts to get warmer wherever you're at. But yeah, we want to keep this short. So we'll go ahead and call that good for today. And we'll see you on the next one. Bye.